Alright, Shalom. Let me start off by giving all praises, glories, and honors unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makar, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Church of Great Millstone. Shalom to all you sincere Akim, you brothers out there prophesying in the true name and in the true doctrine about the times we're in headed to, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Alright, my name is Kodash Paya, and as you can see on this picture with the chariots, which are the UFOs, the angels of the Lord, what they traveling, and it has the lyrics. It says, swing low, sweet chariot. Salakia, swing low, sweet chariot, swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward to carry me, to carry he home. So, our people, right, used to sing these songs in captivity, and I believe part of the lyrics where it states to carry us over the river Jordan, and they hey man, look, through the spirit, they knew that this was their captivity, in some form, in hardcore captivity, and that's spiritual, because that's how, and according to the scriptures, the Lord is going to come and take us out this captivity and take us home, carry us over to what? Israel, Jerusalem, So it's almost time to go home, man. We're about to get out of here. These were certain paintings from that, with our people singing that, because they knew, man. They knew, that this wasn't their land. Now, in this generation, our people don't know what's what. They don't know who they are, where they came from, right? So it's all a bunch of confusion, and we see more and more UFOs, so-called, which are the angels of the Lord, appear. So these are signs in the heavens, the Lord letting you know, like, look, I am near. All right? And we want to get out of here, man. We want, like the scriptures say, I believe, 2 Peter's, we look for a new heaven and a new kingdom, a new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, because this place is wicked, man. The kings of the earth, Esau ruling, these elites, it's all in wickedness, and our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, which are the biblical Israelites, the elect out of that, and the 1/3, 144,000, is being groomed right now to be the governing body, So when the Lord comes to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth, all these other kingdoms is going to be destroyed, and the Lord is going to take his elect out of the captivities throughout the four corners of the earth through these chariots and bring us back to our homeland. He's going to have us pass over, like in the book of Exodus. We're going to exit out of our captivities, man, back home. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. There you go, man. And I believe Jerusalem, city of peace. I believe Israel was the center of the earth during the time of the Pangea, the Garden of Eden, when the lands was together. But yeah, man, I mean, how we gonna be Israelites and not dwell in Israel? Yasha'al, the princes of the power, and all these different captivities has to, the Lord is gonna see them. He's gonna, all these kings of the earth is gonna fear when Yahweh Shah comes back, man. He's coming back to bring judgment, and Israel has to be cleansed as well from all the pollution and sinful ways, that's going on over there. That's how they're not the chosen people. Those imposters that's dwelling in that land today. you know? And as a matter of fact, if you just I want to get this scripture in the book of Baruch chapter 2 verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, right? You saw the 12 tribes of Israel that scattered abroad. You know, the biblical Israelites. We've been a stiff-necked nation, man. You know, our people doing whatever they want, leaving the ways, law, statutes, and commandments according to the Lord, whoring to other gods, committing adultery, polluting their bodies, killing each other. And that's the curses that's on us for us disobeying and going off as a nation. So those people that don't want to take heed, it's going to have to suffer the repercussions of these prophecies that's about to come to pass. You know, Jacob's trouble, martial law, famine, pestilence, World War III, the hour of temptation when they mandate that charisma upon the whole earth. You know, FEMA camps. You know, the Lord is he's about to bring cannibalism back on the scene. Torture. You know, you people are about to fear the Lord, but the elect, they're going to be protected. They're going to be protected by the wings of the Lord. You know? So it says, but in the land of their captivities, meaning plural, right? With an S, more than one, they shall remember themselves. And we're remembering ourselves now, knowing that we are the biblical Israelites, rehearsing, you know, the Hebrew language, rehearsing the righteous acts, the holy days, you know, going out and prophesying, going into the history, understanding the testimonies of our forefathers. You know, the Lord is bringing us back to our ways, man. The elect, 144,000 and 1/3. You know, the women, children, friends of the prophets, believers, you know, whoever they may be. But 2/3 of the part, 2/3 shall be cut off and die, as the scriptures say. Now that's a lot of bodies, and we don't want to take part of that, man. You know, and shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Who's praising the name Yahweh Hashem Yahushai right now in the true name and the true doctrine? Very few. Very, very small number in comparison. You know, that's why the scriptures always speak about a remnant being saved. Now I want to get this real quick. In Exodus chapter 12 verse 13, it says, and the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. During the Passover when we was going to flee, the Lord used Moses to get us up out of Egypt. Egypt meaning bondage. We're still in bondage today. You know, this is spiritual Egypt. We're in spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Reincarnation of Babylon, ancient Babylon, right? Which is Babylon the Great, America, Rome, Greece, all over again, man. Right? And it says, and what? Yahushua was that blood, that sacrificial lamb, you know? And on top of the doorpost, when they put the blood on the doorpost, you know, so the angel, you know, I'm going to read it, but that represents our minds, you know, that mark, you know, to be exempt from judgment. Like it tells you in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, the word mark, I believe is mawaf, meaning exempt from judgment. So when the angels come, you know, they know who to destroy and who to deliver. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. And the Lord's doing that now. Read the book of 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. So real quick, just to prove that point, 2nd Ezra 15 verse 10 and to 11, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm. So yeah, that mighty hand and a stretched out arm is what? The chariots of the Lord, you know, which he's sending, man, which people look up and fear, not knowing. It says, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. So the Lord only destroyed Egypt once, right? So what does it mean as before? And will destroy all the land thereof. Alright? Now, let's get the book of... So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse number 3. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people. My people, not the world as a possessive pronoun. And Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return. Right? Because we left. We left on cargo slave ships, man. And scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. So we don't possess nothing right now. You know, we got to work to eat. If you don't work, you become homeless. You know, if you got to pay mortgage, you got to pay this, that. So we don't own nothing here. You know, look at Black Wall Street. You see, so right now, like the scriptures say, I've seen servants upon horses. Meaning what? These other nations are in rulership, man. You know, we're the real princes. You know, but right now we're as servants. You know, the last shall be first and the first shall be last. You know, Esau came out first. Jacob came out second. You know, they're ruling now. But soon we're going to be ruling. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. Read the book of Isaiah 14 and 2. So it says in the book of St. John, you know, and that's what we desire, man. To be rulers in righteousness. As kings and princes of the earth. Priests, judges. You know, under who? The King of Kings, Yahushua. Under who? Yahweh. You know, the Heavenly Father. The King of the universe. You know, because we're his sons. Why isn't the Lord going to give his children, you know, rulership again and their land and a bunch of women? And cause that's the real righteous, real riches. I mean, you know. If any man serve me, let him follow me. And where I am, there shall also my servants be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. So the Lord honors, you know, the men of the Lord, the men that's doing his will. You know, he's going to honor us, man. You know, and also part of that is putting us back, just by him bringing us back to remembrance. You know, our bodies is going to change, you know, eternal, you know, living eternal rulership. You know what I'm saying? Daniel chapter 2 verse 44. Right? So we're going to live in a kingdom of righteousness, never going off, never dying. You know, no more sorrow, no more, none of that, man. No more paying taxes, no more getting locked up, because we're never going to go off. You know, we're never going to sin again. St. Luke chapter 21 verse 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Which is the chariots. Yahushua is coming back with the holy angels. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So our redemption is closer than we believe, brothers. You know, like the scriptures say, man, our salvation is nearer than we believe. Yahushua. That's his name. He is the deliverer. Why wouldn't he come back to deliver his men, man? Those that believe. So he's going to redeem us out of this captivity. You know, we got to patiently wait on him, you know, have faith, you know, and keep the strength and keep praying, you know, because we at the end. We're at the very, things could pop off any month now, you know, as far as the chip being mandated and World War III. And everything else is going to trickle down like a domino effect. All these prophecies, wars and rumors of wars, famine, pestilence, people betraying each other, all those things. So that's what we want. We want to go home. One more precept is the book of Hebrews chapter 4 verse 11. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example as unbelief. So there you go, man. The scriptures also say this is not our rest. You know, so what? When we are at rest, you know, we're going to lay in green pasture, man. You know, back in our homeland. You know, where everything is going to be restored. Restoration. You know, that's when the real rest, you know, is going to be on earth. No more worries. So with that, shalom.